rotate any of their crops that they want. If they want to get rid of their wheat and grow cotton for the winter, they can do that, and we're going to help them do it. So the same thing goes for the poppy.
So you think that, we were at the market, and everywhere we go, they're selling these little devices. Take a shot of this, Greg. They're hand-carved. These are the little devices they use to scrape the opium sap off the plant. And I watched as you bought every one that was for sale because you care so deeply. Why did you do that?
I want them off the street. The idea is that we don't want to harvest the poppy. We want to, hopefully turn the poppy over and put some wheat, cotton, watermelon, cucumber. It's all great stuff they grow out here. We just want to see that.
All right, we're going to come back. We're going to break down this whitewash and why the government's being forced to admit that they're protecting the poppy fields, that the product is then shipped into the United States. We'll be back. We'll break it down. This information is so important. Tyranny is here. The grim future foretold in 1984 has become reality.
It really says that the state is God.
The United States is now recognized globally as one of the most oppressive police states on earth. This film conclusively proves the existence of a secret network of FEMA camps, now being expanded nationwide. This documentary exposes how the continuity of government program has established an all-powerful shadow state. Police State 4 chronicles the sickening depths to which our republic has fallen. Prepare to enter the secretive world of emergency dictatorship. Body scanners, sound cameras, citizen spies, stage terror, and cameras on every street corner. It's only the beginning of the New World Order's hellish plan. The police state isn't coming. It's here. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or see it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
When you're out on the road, the last place you want to be is on the road. But if the unfortunate happens, you'll be glad you were wearing diamond gussets.
There's a place down in Tennessee where they make blue diamond gusset jeans. They so pride in every stitch, guarantee you love the way they fit. They put a diamond gusset in the crotch where you need it most. Blue diamond gussets got it, others don't.
We turn jeans inside out. Diamond gusset jeans, made in the USA with unparalleled quality. Our Defender motorcycle jeans combine gusset comfort with Kevlar protection, so you can ride all day with confidence. Order yours at gusset.com. Diamond gusset jeans got it, others don't.
Let me tell you a little bit about one of our great sponsors, HomeGain.com. This is the place to get you started buying or selling a home, finding a realtor, and getting any real estate questions answered. Go to HomeGain.com and see what I'm talking about. All you need to do is type in your home address, and you will get an instant free estimate of your home's value online. This is a great way to be able to monitor the value of your home. And again, it's absolutely free. There are tons of tools to help you. For instance, if you want to remodel your home, go to HomeGain.com. Use their Home Sale Maximizer to help you determine which home improvements can most increase your home's value before you put it on the market. For 10 years, these folks have been helping home sellers and buyers. Visit their link at Infowars.com. Look for Max, the orange Home Gain Gorilla, to help you with any real estate needs you might have. You'll love this site. It's HomeGain.com. HomeGain.com. Check them out today. Hello, this is Alex Jones with some important questions. If you're going into a battle and they give you a rifle and a sidearm, how much ammunition do you want? My answer would be all I can get. In the battle for freedom and the lives of your loved ones, food is your only ammunition. How much do you want? When do you want it? Now or after the battle starts? When will you need it? Can you buy it without proper identification? Will there be any food? Will it make your children sick? If there's a quarantine and you can't feed yourself, will you go to the gathering center and be immunized? You wipe out all these problems if you have a good food supply. Food is your ammunition to fight for your freedom and your life. How much will you need? We don't know. How much do you want? All you can get. I'm Alex Jones. I want all of you good guys to live to fight another day. Call 1-800-409-5633 or check it out on the web, at efoodsdirect.com. Again, that number, 1-800-409-5633.
Coast to coast, direct from Austin. You're listening to the Alex Jones Broadcasting Network.
So, you got a $500 billion a year industry, record amounts of opium coming out. It's been leaking the last few years that U.S. forces are guarding the opium. The Russian government comes out and says, you're guarding it, you're shipping it into Russia. 30,000 plus people a year are dying from it. Eradicate it. And our government says, okay, in AP and the New York Times and Fox News, we are helping them grow it, but we don't like it. But if we don't let them grow it, they'll join the Taliban and Al-Qaeda. And so we've got to ship it into America. That's how they seduce people. In Vietnam, and that's been declassified, they said, we've got to ship the opium out or the communists will do it and they'll make all the profits. So we've got to go ahead and ship the cocaine in from Central and South America or the commies will get the money. And we've got to ship the opium in or the commies will get the money. This is the psychology. Then you drive up to some checkpoint and cops are out there searching cars looking for marijuana. What a sick, disgusting joke. I mean, I know the big banks don't want the $500 billion they can leverage to $5 trillion. I mean, I know they don't want to deal drugs and make all this money. Of course, I've interviewed big drug dealers on air. They don't want drugs decriminalized. Neither does the government. You decriminalize drugs, all the money goes out of it. Go back to 80 plus years ago during Prohibition. Alcoholism more than tripled. Crime bosses had all this new money to corrupt police. The mafia swole in size to epic proportions. Look at Mexico, fully collapsing in a drug war between the government that controls narcotics and their competition. That's all that is a drug war over who controls that money. By the way, it's $500 billion in opium coming out of Afghanistan. It's more than $500 billion in opium and cocaine and marijuana shipped in. You decriminalize that, well, then all the police and intelligence agencies and FBI and everybody getting a big, fat, juicy cut, they don't get that money anymore, do they? And so that's why drugs are illegal. Because you make them legal, the money leaves the market, this stuff is dirt cheap, then it's looked on as a pathetic thing losers do. And it's controlled and taxed. But you keep it illegal, and then only armies can control it. And who runs the armies? The big governments. And so there it is. It's one thing to read a New York Times or BBC News article on air where they admit our government's producing the opium and protecting it. And it's come out that big contractors are involved shipping it out. They fly cocaine and heroin in every day at major airports under U.S. diplomatic protection, and then they sell it to drug dealers, and then they put it on your streets, and then they bust low-level nobodies. The denial's over. You just saw Fox News talking to an Army commander saying, we protect and help them grow it. Gee, we don't like it. Then they use the double think of, but we do go into town to the local area and try to buy up the knives they use to extract it. And they do this in front of all the troops. Because, see, they've had a rebellion by the troops. They got British and U.S. troops on television hearing all this with Geraldo. The troops are wondering, why are we here guarding opium fields? Why have we been ordered, and there's photos of this, to help grow it? Why are we ordered as farmers to help produce it? Well, men, if we don't do this, Al-Qaeda's going to come here and get the money. Now, you're getting paid $12 an hour with your Army salary. You just loaded on that C-130 over there, and this is how we fight Al-Qaeda, youngster. And by the way, the big banks that launder this, Junior, are about to take your mommy's pension fund. And we're training to use the Army against the American people if they don't like us taking their pension funds, because we're narcotics trafficking big banks, and we've dominated the entire world, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. And you see these troops standing there with these weird looks on their faces going, my God, we're here announcing we're growing the opium. And Geraldo's saying, hey, you don't like it, Commander, but it's something you got to do for America. Let's take some of your phone calls and come back with the banking scam as they announce even more. They're getting ready to take your pension funds. And what's patriotic? You give your money to the foreign banks. You say, here's my savings. I'm proving I'm a good American. I'm for the drug war. I'm for you taking my pension funds. I'm for open borders. I'm for banker bailouts. I'm for the health care plan. I trust my government run by offshore banks that a corporate takeover. I love government. I am a lemming who does what I'm told. And the government says, that's right. Pat you on the head. You're good. Oh, you're so good. Colonel Six in Texas, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, Mr. Jones. I want to let people know that, and I want